Now, obtaining a visa to go to Nigeria used to be a lengthy and difficult process, but now the government is relaxing visa rules to give its struggling economy a boost. Travellers used to have to fill out 3 forms. Instead, they'll now have to complete a much shorter application, which only has 1 form. Business travellers will be able to obtain a visa on arrival if they can prove they have enough funds to support themselves for 3 months. Some people, though, are concerned that obtaining a visa on arrival may cause more chaos and congestion at Nigeria's already busy airports. So John-Paul Iwuoha joins us now from Lagos. He's a business strategist and the founder of Smallstarter Africa. John-Paul, thank you very much for joining us here on Money Talks. Let me start by asking you about Nigeria's economy. It's in recession. How much of a change do you think these new visa rules are going to bring to the overall economy?
I think it's very timely, and I don't expect a lot of short-term gains. But I need us to recognize the monumental shifts that's going on here. This is a country that has been overly focused on oil revenues, has done very little to stimulate other aspects of its economy. Right now, there is a recession, and then the oil revenues are not flowing like they used to. There's now political will to diversify the economy. All of this time, like you rightly said, coming into Nigeria was really a big pain. And there was really no incentive. There was no political will to change it. And right now, the kind of change that had just happened is quite unthinkable. And I think it's a very, very good thing for Africa's largest economy. This has been on the radar of a lot of investors. But then because of the bottlenecks and all the hassle of getting into the country, it's been difficult for people who are coming to explore opportunities to come in. Now that these rules have been relaxed and these favorable measures have come in, I expect it's going to do quite a bit to inject some well-needed foreign direct investments into the economy.
Indeed. It leads me to my next point. You deal with entrepreneurs. You actually help entrepreneurs in Nigeria set up startup companies and things like that. From the people that you're in touch with, do they say that when they go through Nigeria's airports that it's really quite onerous? And is this going to really create a positive impact in terms of being able to attract the kind of talent that those entrepreneurs need?
It's quite interesting that you asked that, because just a few weeks to Christmas last year, I had a European investor who's done very well in Eastern Europe, and then Nigeria was on his radar. He was fascinated by the opportunities over here and the kind of possibilities. But then it took us almost 3 weeks trying to get his documentation into the embassy, and you wouldn't believe it. You know, they came back asking for him to fill up more forms, and he got totally. He was totally angry. He said, "Come, you're a third world country. You need investment. Why are you making it so difficult for people who are trying to come and invest in your economy, come in?" And the story is the same across board. People just keep saying coming into Nigeria is difficult. From where I stand, I really don't see why they made it that way, because this is clearly a country that it's on its way to consolidate its gains as Africa's biggest economy. We really need this foreign direct investment, and I don't understand why it's been very frustrating. So I'm one of those people who hold the opinion that this recession has been a big blessing for Nigeria, because this kind of changes would have never happened otherwise.
John,
so I expect a lot of people will be getting on the plane to come into this country to actually find out what is really possible.
John-Paul Iwuoha from Lagos in Nigeria, thank you very much for being on Money Talks.